Come a little closer.
Windblade!
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Dodge this! Freeze!
Come a little closer.
Is this an answer from this world?
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's supposed to... Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, let's look around. right place. It must have something to do with the Jade Chamber. Yes, this must...
Windblade!
Aw, if that wind current was stronger... Huh? Why? Or... Alright, let's... Oh. Hang on. Looks like we've gotten close to the Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Oh. Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong ballista.
I'll keep this close. Windblade!
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. We're invited guests. What makes... No. Wait. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a... Now the...
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shame?
What nonsense! Seize these
Well, here they...
Yep. Retreat!
Cool it. This moment will be frozen.
I'll keep this close. two arms! Windblade!
No one escapes my sights!
Come a little closer. Try not to enjoy this.
With the wind!
You're in for a little.
Who goes there?
Freeze!
No escape!
Take the target alive! Windblade!
Come a little closer.
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Coaching, these two strange people suddenly appeared.
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the...
We're invited guests, here to look for the Liyue Qixing.
Well, as it happens,
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super...
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair. And yet, it was fixed in a single night. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene. Not...
So this was all a misunderstanding.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is...
That was... Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng...
Just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect...
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctum...
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as some... Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless. I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that it... Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism... Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adept... Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call... How surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. The time of the Adepti has long...
Another...
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to... You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the great...
Favor? But, wait! That's right! Greeting...
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you, you didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Well then, may we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but... So, what should we give... Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich... Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope! But Paimon's sure that... Let's go gather ingredients!
Cool it!
Windblade! Yeah! What? Yeah!
Come a little closer. You're in for...
What's the... Freeze!
Yeah!
Cool it!
Huh? Is it just behind? Huh? Did you hear that? It seemed like it came... Uh-oh. It looks...
There's no end to this. Disappear!
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Let it rain.
Yeah! Yeah!
Come a little closer. He...
You're open! You're open!
That was...
Windblade! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Thank you.
Aw, it was nothing.
I understand. Don't say that. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I never expected that those treasure... Is there anything that you lack?
Wait a moment. Actually, we are...
Oh? And what...
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a print...
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry... Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the boss...
Great! Paimon... Hey there! A guy called...
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Thank you. Many of the best goods in our... Here, this container...
Yep. Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other...
Sure. Please help yourselves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mix, it's done!
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked...
Woohoo! It looks great! Now that we...
Though the clouds may darken...
According to Kuching... Excuse me, do you...
Yes. How many...
It's not convenient to speak of numbers.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be...
Oh,
I'm glad you like it. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tian... At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, one day, I believe it will overshadow all... Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
what?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours. At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting. Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Though beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the Seven changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis, another Lord of Geo, will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will... Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
Huh? What are you two...
Well answered. The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong.
I need a more physically demanding job.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Ooh! Isn't this that legendary...
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, Traveler? If possible, I'd like to... But if you were to choose the more trustworthy You'd pick Kuching? I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some but after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us, but for Liyue's sake, indeed, it seems that you understood what I meant to say. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends...
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return.
It's all right. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to... One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for... Just imagine. Let's grab one. The biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there. La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be Sigil of permission, something? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy... Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to but research on the Sigil of permission? Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out. Oh, well, should we not go then? Oh, so you're saying that it's... That's... Anyway, well, before we look for Zhongli at...
This gives good market insight.
Surrender and I'll be...
Cool it! Don't push your luck.
With the wind!
I will end
Here!
Dodge this!
Let's end this quickly. Let's move. Harden up. Ida, this one's well done. Almost. This should be fun. Not breaking a sweat.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little
Yeah.
Isn't time for a break yet.
Bet you can't keep up.
This is bad.
Cool it.
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this.
Go, Barret Buddy!
Come a little closer.
Get out of my way. Put your back into it.
You're in for a little
My duty. Now you're not going anywhere. Frozen descent. This one's well done. Roasted fry. You're not going anywhere.
Come a little closer.
No one escapes my sight!
You're in for a little shock.
This one will be frozen in time.
Yep. Come on. You're in for a little shock.
Flash frost.
Come a little closer.
Coolest preserve.
Windblade. Freeze.
Go, Barret Buddy!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little.
What's the hurry?
Roasted fry. You need to hurry up.
Dodge this.
This one's
Come a
well
little
done.
closer.
Cool it. Windblade.
Roasted fry. This one's well done. Roasted fry. You need to hurry up.
You're in for a little.
This one's well done.
Oh, so sorry.
You need to hurry up. Roasted fry.
With the wind. Windblade.
Try not to enjoy the.
Dodge this.
This one's well done. You need to hurry up.
You're in for a little shock.
No escape!
Come a little closer.
Freeze.
You need to hurry up. This one's well done.
Cool it.
You
No pain, no gain. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Freeze!
You're in for a little shock.
Here. And some stuff. Paimon's seen this pattern. Oh, Paimon knows. It looks just... But how did a relic... Oh, that's... Talismans like that. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission. Being able to channel divine power in battle? And the plot. Alright, that's enough. The last stop on... Let's go!
Windblade!
You're in for...
Cool it! I'll keep this close. Don't get Frostbite. Disappear! Windblade! Dodge this!
You're in for a little shock.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago. Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich, and yeah, his take on Ning.
Oh. So you also met with Keqing then?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed.
Indeed, contrary to the ever... Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true intentions. Yes, she is only It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion of the...
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important?
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the...
That is how the Fatui have always been. No matter what they may be planning, you must be careful.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting, and do you
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Glaze lilies? But why did... Oh, right! Paimon remembers that Madame Ping is always tending to flap...
No. Those lilies have all been... Dihua Marsh used to be full of glaze lilies. It is a sort of joyful... Before the Archon War. Of course, there are some kinds of flowers that have been preserved and wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance, but I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No, I need you to sing to them.
So how good is your singing? Really?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
It's time to sing, whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They look really angry. Is it because you sang a song for Mondstadt that they don't understand here in Liyue?
Let's spark things. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Cool it! This moment will be frozen.
Hey, go!
What? Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Freeze! Windblade! Cool it!
You're in for a little shock. Huh? Come a little closer. Hup, get.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a... Strange. The glaze lilies used as a disguise were buried with the whopper flower for too long.
Well, that's nice and all.
Unfortunately...
That's so late.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lilies?
Oh, hey! It's... What's-her-face? Paimon can't remember.
Hello, Traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my... Ah! That reminds me. How was your visit to the...
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope. We found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget.
Huh. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But...
You came all the way out here to see the flower?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have...
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. When the Archon War came to its end yes. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only the other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. She is merely 500 years old. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had...
So what do you think of this?
Huh? This... As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without... But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality.
Huh? Did you just say...
Yes, I am a mix of human and Qilin. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. Well, let's save that conversation for another day. I also know where wild glaze lilies can be found. See, I've just picked one
We dare not refuse.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you...
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well.
Wow, so you really know your stuff, too?
No, it is you who I should be thanking. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought... If you would excuse me...
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the given the ease of picking glaze lilies...
Yeah, Paimon can already imagine him...
I've had enough ventures in... Beginning a new undertaking is always difficult at first, and requires... So you must be careful to take the time to step back.
Wow. See? Xiangli sounds... Alright, I think it's about time we... with Millilith and...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times.
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but however, both sides were quite obstinate and hit an impasse.
It seems inevitable, given the
The Adepti do not acknowledge the Qixing. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet...
And what now? How is it that the...
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these tumultuous times, the Millilith must rein in the action. Only now do they want to start keeping tabs on us? Anyway, Mr. Zhongli, you're one of Child's close associates. Please understand that your actions will reflect on us. Don't let anyone...
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between... Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to handle things. Consider your next course of action carefully, Traveler. If you're trying to prevent...
Having connection... So what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone that wants to see the whole city turn, he must be waiting for the moment when no one is But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this? Wow! It looked impressive enough from the outside. This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? Oh, so it's a trap! But even if we can't or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. Oh, right! It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Quick! We have to go make...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides.
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way. Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly... Don't you think that trying to stop me now... stopping the Mora Mints...
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the...
As one of the 11 Fatui, she will get that which she desires. I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you... The time for discussion and diplomacy is either way. We now come... The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes, look...
You could... When Signora offended the deities out, instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a harbinger...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt...
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. Besides, you could never defeat me. Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
You're in for a little shock.
What's the... Dodge How unbecoming.
Windblade!
You come a little closer.
Not bad, not bad. Wide open. Cowering already? Oh, so sorry. A fine opportunity.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
Voyager. What's the hurry? How unbecoming. Not bad.
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it. A clear shot.
Come a little closer.
Dodge this.
You're in for a little shock.
Cool it! You've made some progress.
Come a little closer.
Yeah.
You're in for a little shock.
Voyager. Fourth time, wind blade. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. With the wind! You've got a trick or two. Haha, good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger.
Go, Baron Bunny!
Don't be such a
You've
brute.
got some skills. Freeze. I'll crush you.
Not so hard!
No use hiding
No one
back there.
escapes my sight!
All you do is run. Cool it.
Try not to enjoy them.
Don't push your luck. Wind. Dodge this. This moment will be frozen. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
Not bad. But this is going to cost you! Yeah!
You're in for a little shock.
You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on Parte? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over, now! Don't make me take it from you!
We didn't take it!
Cool it! Ha! Don't push your luck.
You're in for a little shock.
Dodge this! Cool it!
Die here.
No escape!
You're in for a...
That's cheating! Go, very...
With the wind!
Freeze! Cool it!
Come a little closer.
Windblade!
Dodge this!
You're in for a little...
Don't get frostbite.
Die.
Windblade!
You're a cut above.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating. You had no connection to the Gnosis. No matter where.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, you already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend. Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle again.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps, in fact, it might be that the Exuvia...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers. As such, we must now look...
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this, for the weak will be swept. The truth is, the world belongs to those who pursue strength. I seldom... Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon... Do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing...
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago. How can an ancient...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui have been researching them.
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just with the power of so many sigils of permission. Using the powers of ancient gods in such a situation fails to interest, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber flying over just... Did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex...
What are you...
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have a...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you... Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't even stand... Which is why we must stop that monster
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago. So will the power of the Chising, Millilith, and Adepti...
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion...
What? But all of you are...
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong, and as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong. For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms?
I suppose this is one blessing. So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong ballista to fight off that. We haven't a moment to spare. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
Cool it. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Windblade!
Go, Baron!
You're in for a little shock.
Huh?
You can't run! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just
dodged this! Windblade!
No slacking off! You can't run!
Let it rain!
Break you!
Cool it!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
What is that?
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Disappear! Windblade!
The ancient god's attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We kill them!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
I knew I should have stayed home.
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is... Deptal energy! Light from your body. It's like the time in Julian Cars. Wow, it's Madame Payne's shockwave. This granny's really strong.
Come a little closer.
Yep. Huh?
Yeah. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Come a little closer.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
Disgusting.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Exercise caution! I fear that the god's power has reached its peak!
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Come a little closer.
Looks like I went too far.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
I guess this is it. Put your back into it. Don't get up.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Today's no good for going out.
final...
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make any way.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here...
Save your flattery. We didn't just happen to be here. Surely you won't pretend to...
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloudred. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, she had already started setting... At first, it was only the size of a small room, but it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life. Both that seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her.
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could Thank you all for hearing me out. We know very well...
Oh?
3,700 years. According to our records, the Adepti signed... Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of... But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is... Do not merely cast your protect...
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense. I simply hope that our Adepti forebears would see Liyue in a...
Forebears, you say? One doubts you would be fit to be...
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me...
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had... But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at...
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you...
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds, and the Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scar.
Though your point is the very height of simplicity. As Adepti, we've become a laughingstock, to be chastised thus by an outlet.
All right, all right. Didn't Ningguang suggest that we should focus on the city and each of its...
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millelith. I have come to I thought this battle would perhaps be my last. But thanks to the aid of... Although I am a mere mortal soldier, I promise to hold the...
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was...
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millelith guards were there, and those powerful... When danger is near, everyone always protects me. And the rest of the time, thanks for protecting Liyue.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Aww.
You see, this is what Liyue, the country of contracts, is grateful to the Adepti for their protection. Although their blood is weak, there is still strength to be found. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Your line of inquiry is askew. One did not spearhead this expedition.
Seems like the Adepti have had a change of heart.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, Conk.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new contracts of Liyue, you humans would have once again changed the place. Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then what? But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this rite of...
Looks like the conflict between humans and... Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but Child wanted to unleash the god, so... But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Void. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adeptiless Rite of Parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Nightlife here is so vibrant.
Is there anything I can do for you two?
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell him where...
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment.
Doesn't the Northland Bank... Last time we saw Zhongli was... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack? We had better go and...
The key here is consumer psychology.
You call this cooperation between Harbingers? Cooperation involves...
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the form... Oh, it seems that some of your...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And...
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city... Ah, right. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements. And our last battle at the Golden House was almost... So it might be best to keep things
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped...
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well... The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be you remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if...
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou...
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing?
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes.
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that as you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. Until one drizzly day, as I was I stood motionless among the crowds.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Indeed I was. The gnosis which I had kept for so many years. That's right. Which is why I continued to...
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your
Of course. And it would have been all too easy for him. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents.
In the end, the resolution to all that has transpired would... Take the Adepti, for instance. Owing to their years of seclusion, they were the least informed. Yet when faced with a crisis, credit is also due to Signora, the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon. This meant I could remain as Zhongli, even having the chance to fulfill the age-old traditions of Liyue. All of these things turned out as I had planned. There is only one thing that I had not. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti. To come to the defense, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue as divine protectors, and used...
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me?
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this. If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god, the lump of coal
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you... Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed...
Well then...
Fine. I'll meet you there.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good...
Realistically speaking, there is...
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo-Archon. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Well, so Rex... Oh, come on. There's only one real possibility. Fatui? They Shh! Lower your voice.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's...
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the...
Say...
Now that you mention it, that's... I mean, it all fits to... Still, what sort of super...
Ah, forget it.
Hear ye all! The chief, though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. Gods and adepti live glorious lives. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was having been thwarted in his trial. Rex Lapis's soul has recouped, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation. So that's how they're... Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Could the Qixing already have known? Did Zhongli tell them? Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Keqing. Are they...
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is...
3,700 years of contracts burnt.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous, but blinded by our prosperity.
The long, unending dream of our Archon...
Now that we have awoken from our dream, will you stand with us as we...
So concludes the words of her Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to...
Huh? Is she looking the...
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, name your price. You...
Whoa...
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
Perhaps memento...
As for the mortal...
But it seems as if... Well, that's...
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after Right, if the two of you can spare the time.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were...
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would Morax lack more?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, when I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it, but since you weren't used to not...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely... The Archon Morax could never I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhong. That is true. But there is no...
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The Electro-Archon Ball...
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the...
That said, though people... Zhongli, since you...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control. But if a person shows true strength, this is what visions are.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun...
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the
They want to seize visions. But what?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes...
Whoa.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom. The fact that even I, knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage, 7 ideals for... All right then. Was there anything else? That said, the reason why the Chief... I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. Was there anything...
Yeah, about that. Before the cheesing made...
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to... I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment. Browbeat... Ha. Those poor... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then...
Tasks have been handed
Who's that
out.
skulking around?
Ah, how relaxed.
I gaze out upon the sea.